What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and hit that bell notification to get notified every time I put out one of these videos. I appreciate y'all so much. Today, I'm doing a reaction to Joyner Lucas, and I don't know if I've ever done a Joyner Lucas reaction, but I have listened to Joyner Lucas since he was just on YouTube, basically in the early days. He was making videos and doing stuff for a long time. I've watched his come up until he got signed. JELLYROLL, same thing, man. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I started listening to his music since he was signed by 3-6 Mafia. So, and 3-6 and Lil Whitey. So this song is Joyner Lucas featuring JELLYROLL, Best For Me. These two are incredible artists. So I'm sure it says Not Now I'm Busy. This is going to be a sentimental one. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's roll.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Yeah. Whoa, bro. All right, this is going to be an emotional one here, you guys. JELLYROLL can sing, bro. He's a rapper too. That dude can sing. He has such a beautiful voice, man. I'm going to just...
on things we'll never know. Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Yo, before I let him start on this, bro, if you got someone to be around you and do things so they want to be around you and be who they want you to be, that's not love, dude. You need people to want to be around you because of who you are, the real you.
Yeah, I got somebody I love, someone who's really important to me, but now they addicted to drugs. Someone who not who they used to be, and we ain't been keeping in touch. I ain't gonna say any names at all, cause I don't want no one to judge. But I wrote the song, I hope when they hear it, they'll never forget who they was. I hope you feeling your spirit enough. I wanna just tell you I love you in case that you really don't hear it as much.
Oh. Yo, this one's getting me quick, dude. I'm thinking about my brother, man. Me and my brother growing up were really close, man, and lost him in our adult life. I lost him to crime and drugs, man. Drugs and crime, it all goes hand in hand, man. Feel this.
I don't want no one to judge, but I wrote the song, I hope when they hear it, they'll never forget who they was. I hope you feeling your spirit enough. I wanna just tell you I love you in case that you really don't hear it as much. I know we ain't talked in a while, but fuck it, I really don't care what it was. I wanna reach out, but you keep on shutting me down, and you ain't been caring as much. What the fuck happened to you? You losing a fight. I never thought I'd see the day that you let addiction ruin your life. Everyone calling that shit a disease and making you feel like you in the right. But I hate the fact that you really be using that as an excuse to do what you like or do what you might. And I keep on praying and reaching for you. I hope you look in the mirror and see all the things I've been seeing in you. Hope your reflection will send you a message and show you this shit is much deeper than you.
That is facts, dude. That's why, man, I always tell everybody, man, and I tell myself this too, you're better than you think you are. You gotta the problem with a lot of us, including myself at times out here, is we don't get out of our own way. We consume ourselves with our own internal pain. And we have a tendency to replay that over in our mind over and over about what happened to you. And it's hard to get past some things, especially the harder, the bigger the trauma or the incident. It's harder to get over it, but you don't have to forget. You just have to forgive, whether it's forgive yourself or somebody else that did it to you. Forgive them from a distance. You don't have to be around them to forgive them, but forgive yourself, forgive them, figure out a way to move on. And the best way to do that is to find stuff that you're really, truly interested in, even if it's a hobby or it makes you money, it doesn't matter. Just do a bunch of that. But man, I've lost some people to drugs, man, that I was close to. My brother is in prison and just been in and out of jail and prison and almost died from drugs. And it's a miracle he's not. He hasn't, but I lost my cousin's husband years ago, man. He was the closest person. He was like an older brother to me. You know, I was really close to him, and he died from drugs, wrecking his motorcycle. So, man, this song, boy. And there's other people I've known, cousins and friends, and you know, I lost a few friends to heroin addiction, and they're dead. You know what I mean? Left kids behind, wives, and it's crazy, man. It's because they just, I don't know.
Could do what you might, and I keep on praying and reaching for you. I hope you look in the mirror and see all the things I've been seeing in you. Hope your reflection will send you a message and show you this shit is much deeper than you. If you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never believe in somebody believing in you. When I gotta tell you the truth, cause I'm about to lose it, and you in denial about it and just wanna make up a million excuses. Tearing our family apart, but you leave us scarred and everyone bruises. Every decision affecting us all, and if you get lost, then everyone loses. For real. And I'ma be next to lead. I know that God got a plan, and you ain't fulfilling your destiny. Much as I need you, I will not be sticking around or watching you rest in peace. I promise I love you, but I gotta do what's best for me.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Look, I know you've been calling for me. You hit on my phone, but I've been alone so long I'm harder to reach. I know you ain't saying any names, but I got a feeling you talking to me. I hate when these demons get in on my soul. I feel like I'm caught in the beast. How do I let go?
Oh, man. I really love Joyner Lucas. Has been doing this for a long time. I think the first time I really saw him do this, that sticks out in my mind is the song about racism between the you know, it was about MAGA and all that a while back, but about seeing the similarities in each other instead of hating each other for the differences. Because the fact that we're all different is beautiful, but the fact that I love is that the characters are rapping his voice from their perspective, talking back to him in the story. Oh, man, I'm tore up on this one, dude. I feel like I'm watching that because I went through everything with my brother, like letting him live with me, stealing from me, drugs, having people in my house just disrespect, and then but I love him, and then tell him to get the fuck out of here, and then he comes back, and then I try to help him, and then, you know, I tried to help him last year, and now he's in prison, and we're in our 40s, man, and you can't be messing around anymore, and he's just not getting it. But I've tried everything. I've given my last dollar to help people, and I'm at a point now. I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta let it go. It is difficult to let someone go that you love, especially family.
So long, I'm harder to reach. I know you ain't saying any names, but I got a feeling you talking to me. I hate when these demons get in on my soul. I feel like I'm caught in the beast. How do I let go of something I know is bigger and stronger than me? If I could be honest, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not who you want me to be. Nobody is perfect, not even you. So why you keep targeting me? I feel like we can't even have a genuine convo without you starting to preach. I feel like a dog on a leash, it's not what I need. Living that hell, wondering when I gotta leave. Like, how can I breathe? How you gonna tell me addiction's not a disease? Fuck do you mean? If it's not a disease, then why has it gotten to me? It's not what it seems. But you always be making me feel like the problem is me. I'm not gonna be who you want me to be. Like God decided for me. And speaking of God, how the fuck you know all of the plans he's got for me? So give me a break. I've been inching away from trying to get out of this dream. I'm drifting away. How come you only there for me when I be trying to get clean? My biggest mistake It's me wishing that things were different. I felt like the drugs was made for sitting. That's why I've been stuck in the same position. Fuck. I'm falling, but I cannot budge. Been wondering why I'm in love with a strange addiction. And why the fuck you always playing a victim? A lot of this shit that you hate to mention. It sucks that I had to change your vision. But ain't nothing left for me, so you can just quit addressing me. I guess it's just my destiny. So take me as I am, or let me be. Tired of you stressing me, cause shit I gotta do is best for me.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go?
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I get it, man. That's probably how someone feels when they're on drugs. I'm sure my brother felt that way about me at times, and there were just periods of times like I just couldn't even talk to him, be around him, man. He's so distant from me, and it's sometimes I was preaching, man, like don't do it, but it wasn't like I'm preaching like you're a piece of shit. It's just like I'm preaching like, man, I want you to come with me and have a good life, man. Like we grew up rough, man. Yeah, we grew up rough. And I made it and he didn't. I feel I do have a little survivor's guilt, dude. It's a real thing. Like why am I wired to make it? And he just can't get it together. And even though I've tried to help him, and sometimes at times I know trying to help him and preach to him, be like, hey man, I got you, right? It just created a little bit of a divide, and it's confusing for me because I just want to help, but it seems, yeah, there's two sides. Both people are trying to do what's best for them, and it just creates a divide, and it's tough, and it's hard to come up with the right answer.
How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay? How can you love someone and learn to let them go? How can we fall apart on things we'll never know? Isn't it funny you can change your ways for someone to fill in your empty space? Tell me, is it really love if you have to ask if they'll stay?
Oh, it is tough, man. I'll tell you, dude. I've went back and forth with it over the years, man, with family members, and I grew up around a lot of alcohol addiction, drug addiction, abuse, just chaos, and I've came out of it pretty well. Definitely got a lot of scars, externally, internally, both of them, from physical abuse, from mental abuse, neglect. I mean, my brother, it was a tough situation to be in as a kid, but I love my brother, man. I love the people I've lost. I just hope they know that I've done all I can, and it's up to the individual at a certain point. So they gotta. It's like when somebody always tells you what to do. You're like, I want something to be my damn ideal for once, man. Like, let me make a decision, and that's kind of what it is with drug addiction, man. But it's a struggle. I've had to leave my brother alone. I've had to leave people alone, walk away, do what's best for me, so I don't get pulled into that here and there. But it is true, man. It makes you feel bad sometimes when here you're there more for them when they say they're trying to get sober than when they ain't. And I was always there for my brother for years, and I got to a point where I'm like, this is dragging me down. My family's dragging me down. I got to get away. I ended up moving to Colorado right about 30 years old, and now I'm in New Mexico, but it's tough. It's a tough struggle. It's tough. It's tough. The only thing I will say I've done well is every time I ever talk to my brother, no matter if he was pissed at me or he hung up on me, it doesn't matter. I always, if he hung up, I'd text him like, hey, I love you, bro. I'm just telling you what you need to hear sometimes because I love you. I've always said I love you to everybody I care about, friends, family. I don't never hang up without saying I love you. I don't never walk out of their house. I don't never leave their presence without saying, hey, I love you. Give them a hug and tell them I'm here. If if you need me, I'm always going to be here. I'm a loyal dude. And I've always showed up for the people I love. I always show up. I'm there when you need me the most. And I guess that if I've done other things wrong with people that have been addicted, the one thing I feel like I have done right is I've always let them know I love you. Like, I love you. Like, I'm here if you need me. Like, I love you. And I wish the best for you from the bottom of my heart. And I think that's the best. If you feel like you can't do anything, just do that. So this was a very emotional one. Did not count on this, but it's still something that needs to be, even though it's tough, it needs to be had, it needs to be discussed, it needs to be put out there. I appreciate Joyner Lucas and JELLYROLL for this. This is an incredible video. Really hits home with me, and I'm sure a lot of other people as well. I'm not the only one. But this stuff like this will bring people together and help them realize you are not the only one hurting. And there is help. And at the least, just talk to somebody. Just trying to make a friend. But anyways, I love y'all. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Until next time, peace.
I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost.